and welcome to another installment of Liberty Nation's Swamponomics videocast. I'm Andrew Moran, Ellen's economics correspondent. Each week, I dive into the morass of top economic news stories and fish out compelling narratives, or I retrieve fallacies that have been accepted as conventional wisdom by the swamp creatures for years. This week, will President Joe Biden clamp down on Bitcoin? It was recently reported that the Biden administration is ostensibly getting ready to regulate Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. According to a new report from Bloomberg, President Biden will release an executive order in the coming weeks to require federal agencies, ranging from the Treasury Department to the White House National Security Council, to assess the risks and opportunities that Bitcoin, cryptos, stablecoins, and NFTs pose. The reason? The administration plans to publish an extensive regulatory framework that would cover the industry, sources told the Business News Network. Ultimately, the administration wants to, quote, bring order to the haphazard approach that the government is now using to regulate crypto. Right now, the cryptocurrency industry is monitored by the Commodities Futures Trading Commission, or CFTC, and the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, but there is minimal coordination and dialogue involving this more than $2 trillion market. This also comes after a separate report from Bloomberg found that the Internal Revenue Service has witnessed, quote, mountains of fraud in cryptocurrencies and NFTs. Or, in other words, the tax collector is not getting its share. Meanwhile, these developments come months after various Democratic lawmakers, including Senator Elizabeth Warren, who have complained about Bitcoin's impacts on the environment. As a result, she demanded more crypto regulations. In June, Senator Warren told a Senate Banking Subcommittee, quote, "The fact that we're not makes it even more scandalous. One of the easiest and least disruptive things we can do to address the climate crisis is to crack down on environmentally wasteful cryptocurrencies, and now is the time to do it." Whatever the rationale is, will this be a positive development for the world of Cardano, Avalanche, and Shiba coins, or serve as the death knell of this immature market? Since the report surfaced, prices have been slightly rebounding from their recent lows. Wall Street has been championing for more financial regulation since institutional investors have contracted the crypto bug. By having more rules and regulations, the major investment firms can afford any added costs or more paperwork, while your typical armchair investor cannot. The Wall Street Journal recently published an op-ed titled, quote, "Regulation will be good for crypto." Writing in the op-ed, the newspaper says, quote, "Competition lawyers and economists should be part of the federal government's policy deliberations." Suffice it to say, this will be good news for the power players on Wall Street, while a fresh hurdle for your average Grimace coin enthusiast sitting inside his home. That's for me this week. Please read my full Swamponomics column, where I discuss the latest consumer sentiment indexes, the surge in natural gas prices, and a warning from the Federal Reserve System. Thank you.
We're doing it for real, really real. Liberty Nation.
And Jeff Charles, contributor for LibertyNation.com.
I think we're starting to make an impact. Liberty style, fight for freedom.
The tracking poll sponsored by Liberty Nation for Thursday.
Mentioned by Dan Bongino, Rasmussen, Jordan Peterson, and
I can
others.
do it again if you want me to.
Cited in Mark Levin's American Marxism.
I think we're starting to make a really big impact. Get noticed.